This is sad. The people you have to watch out for is another so-called child of God. I'm going to say something I know y'all not going to like. Sometimes it is sad when you can get more comfort from a sinner during times of trouble than you can a so-called brother or sister who is ignorant about trials. You got to grow up to the point to where you don't ever allow a trial to keep you out of church. You got to grow up. You can't let pain keep you out of church. You can't let the fact that you're struggling with your money keep you out of church. Because your pattern going through pain, Jesus showed up that day to be crucified and took that cross as far as he could. And I don't know how much pain. Listen, because I'm finna close. And then we sometimes can't do what God done told us to do because of a headache. Can't pray because your back hurt. You might not be able to get on your knees, but you better learn to sit up in a position and pray. You better learn to stand up and pray or lay prostrate. But somehow, some way, I got to talk to God. But listen, God will try you too. He will allow you to be in pain, but yet demand that you do something. Know you heard it. But he don't just want you to go to church. The service he wants you in is an hour and a half away, and you've been battling all day. And some of us, we take the easy road out. Then when we get back to feeling good, we want to tell God stuff like, Lord, if you need somebody, send me. I'll go. No, you won't. You'll go when you feeling good. Some of you, the only time you give is when you feel like giving. Giving is something that you learn to do even when everything is as tight as it can get. You don't allow trouble to rob you of your blessing. Let me close this thing in Romans 8:17. And if children, then heirs of God, joint heirs with Christ. So we get excited about that. I'm an heir of God. I'm a joint heir of Christ. Wait a minute. Let me finish before you proclaim to be all that. That's a lot to be, right? Heir of God, joint heir with Christ. Whoa, you really somebody. But notice he puts a stipulation on that we miss sometimes. If children, then heirs of God, joint heirs with Christ. If indeed we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. See, it's through our suffering that we identify truly with Christ, even with his glory. Because notice the scripture earlier told us that after suffering, he was seated at the right hand of the Father. See, what we have to recognize when we go through suffering, there is a blessing that God has connected with the suffering.